I'm about to nerd out for a minute. So anyone that's not interested in things like quantum theories or the simulation theory or origins of consciousness, or anyone that's never got into that stuff may want to go ahead and hit that forward button. But I was just listening to Billy Carson. I listen to Billy Carson a lot. Actually, a lot of this stuff, the origins of consciousness, quantum theory, simulation theory, is actually what kind of started my whole personal development journey. Just this quest to understand why the fuck we're here. Why are we conscious beings? Where did this come from? But I've always been interested in the simulation theory, and I've always thought that, hey, you know what? It's very possible that we are living in a simulation. And he was just talking about this video game, and I've heard about it multiple times, but I think this is kind of interesting. Anyone have thoughts on this right here? So there's this video game that I think it was like 12 college students created. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it now, but they've created a simultaneous existence of, I think he said like 80 quadrillion worlds. So basically like multiverse inside of this game. And he said that the data from the game can fit on a DVD, can fit on a CD. And there's a reason why that is. And it's kind of like they say that how we work, and where everything that we see is just information until we see it, then it turns into the images that we are seeing. It's just information before, though. That kind of has to deal with the double slit theory, with particles becoming light waves, or particles becoming light waves once they are observed. That's a whole different thing. But he mentioned, I don't know if it's true, but he mentioned that they're going to start adding AI to this game, and that game, The Sims, where you just like worlds, create your own world and stuff like that. But he said they're going to be adding AI to these things. And I'm like that's the cycle of existence. Once these things become conscious and they're in that game, they're going to start wondering where did they come from? Who made them? That's like with us. This is the most fucking fascinating stuff to me. We'll sit here for days and days and days pondering the simulation theories, existence, how we came to be. I'm not saying I believe that it's a simulation. I think it is. But like he says, living in a 3D holographic world, and I believe that. But man, if anyone is interested in that stuff, check out Robert Edward Grant. Check out Billy Carson. Also, one of the things that really had a huge impact on me being able to view the world the way I do with this lens was the RA, raw material. And Ra is from the Egyptian sun god, Ra. And that's who this was channeled through. It's a channeling work from, I think it was like 80s. That's my nerding out. I love this stuff. I will listen to this stuff all the time. I want to know if anyone else has a thought on the simulation theory. Do you think we're simulated? Have you ever dove into the simulation theory? Have you ever, what's his name? I can't think of his name. He's like Robert Gates. No. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He's a theoretical physicist, one of the most well-known theoretical physicists, but he broke down basically the ether of the universe, everything that we know. He broke it down into these codes, and under these codes, or within these codes, is basically like error correcting computer code. So the same fucking thing that like Google is found in once you break things down. I can't think of the name of these codes that they searched. I'd have to look at it. I haven't dove into this stuff in about 2 years, but I'm getting back into it. Anyways, that's a long rant. Just curious. What do y'all think? What do you think? Do we live in a simulation?